Up, well-endowed growers and comp match throwers, and welcome to another episode of Nerd Daddies.
Hey, welcome back, guys. It's, episode 14 now? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my, how the time flies.
Gone by quick, or it's going by quick at least, whatever. We're doing it every 2 weeks, but
Yeah, no lie.
yeah.
Seems
What's
like we've been
been-
doing it forever by now.
yeah. Is it? It's not been almost a year. Almost a year. When did we start anyway?
March,
Uh, So it'd be 7 months now.
Okay.
We did one every 2 weeks. Do some math.
was that?
I don't
It was
math.
May.
I have
think
kids.
it was closer to May.
I think it was closer to May. Yeah.
Seems like a lot longer. But anyway,
Yeah.
what's up? What's up? What's new with you guys, I guess, since the last time?
So, before I get into what's new, just go on a not really a rant, but I have to say, like this time of the year, like within this time frame, like from August to October, is probably my favorite part of the year. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love the summer, but from like August to October, peak time of the year.
I can agree with that. I fucking
Yeah.
hate the summer.
Yeah, I definitely can agree.
But to say what's new with me, this kind of leads into a couple of things. So I'm trying to do. I did last year. I think I read 2 or 3 books for spooky season for October. So this year I started a little early. I started closer to the first part of September. I'm trying to read, at least trying to read by the end of October, 4 or 5 books, like spooky or thrillers or whatever you want to call it. So I'm already 2 books down. I'm on my 3rd one. But the first one I finished, holy shit. It was, not only was, I hate to say it was a great book because it's disturbing as fuck. But it was good. Like it has you thinking the whole time, has you on the edge of the seat, and then at the end it's just like fucking 180. Everything changes. But the book is called Tender as the Flesh. Don't know if you've heard anything about it, heard any reviews, or
Yeah, I've not heard of it.
seen any TikToks on it. It is disturbing, and I feel like I had a hand up on it because I don't eat meat, so that kind of personally I felt like that helped me because it's about the world as like animals have this virus that is very deadly to humans. So like animal consumption just kind of drops out. Like they stop eating animals, and then like years later, they turn to after they've like killed off most domestic animals and any animals that they can get their hands on, and just to try to rid themselves of the virus, they start turning towards cannibalism. And it's almost got like an Animal Farm to it. If y'all have ever read Animal Farm, almost kind of got that twist.
I've heard enough about Animal Farm though, so
Yeah, it kind of like you can draw like parallels to like factory farming, even though I don't think the author like meant to do that or it was on purpose. But like, there's a lot you can draw parallels to. It's like very, very fucking graphic and brutal. I had to like walking away from it. I had to my next book. It was, I mean, technically it's spooky, but it's like kind of a coming of age type, dealing with ghosts and stuff. So I was like, I gotta read this just to like clear out my mind.
I mean, it sounds kind of interesting though.
Yeah, it was recommended last year, and a friend of mine, when she recommended it, and she's like, "You gotta read it. Like, it's disturbing." And I was like, "Okay, I'll check it out." And then finally, I picked it up like a couple months ago because I saw it. It was like on sale. I was like, "Ah, you know what? Why not?" And then after I finished reading it and I saw her, I was like, "You know what? Fuck you." Like, I'm never walking away from it. I don't think I could like be the same.
I'm trying to remember. There's this movie that I watched because I kept seeing like it pop up on my Reels feed on Facebook or whatever, where it was I don't know, it was like early 2000s, I guess, and these people go into this like they're on vacation and they end up going to this town where they pretty much are not I don't know if they're necessarily cannibals or not, but they end up like killing everybody
Oh shit!
in like brutal ways. Like one they stab a guy through like his butt all the way through his mouth with like the
Oh
giant iron spike.
shit! What is that?
I
Oh, that
cannot
sounds
think of the
like.
name of the movie. It's old, but it's like gotten a lot of like it pops up a lot for some reason.
Is that Wrong Turn?
No, it's not.
No.
It's new. It's older than that, I think.
It
Oh
sounds
wow.
familiar. I think I remember. Like, I don't know if I ever watched it, but I remember hearing about it. Oh shit!
I really, yeah, I cannot think of the name of it. It's beyond me. Um, but yeah, and then they tie one girl with like all of her limbs to horses and then yank them all off and stuff, and it shows it and everything.
Oh,
It's pretty crazy.
oh, is it the one where they? It's not Faces of Death, is it?
No, it's not that.
Okay. I know that one was pretty. That one's pretty brutal.
But yeah, I don't know. I like movies and stories like that. I don't know why. It's a weird thing, I guess. I
But
don't know. A lot of people like it, truthfully. So I guess it's not that weird.
you might enjoy this story. Like honestly, it only took me 2 days to read. It's like 207 pages. Like
Well, that's
didn't
not,
take
yeah,
long.
not too bad at all. Yeah.
I probably could have finished it in like a day and a half.
Huh. Yeah, I'll have to look at that. That's pretty cool.
See, I always wanted to get into like the Stephen King books, like the It book. Like I just really like that movie, so I wanted to read the book, but holy fuck, it is so long.
Yeah, see, I've tried to get into Stephen King, and like the first book I tried, like I was like, I'm going to finally read a Stephen King book, and I was like, okay, The Stand, because they just had that TV show came out at the time. I was like, this is, I think it'd be a good book to read because it's like one of his most like uh, like 5-star reviews. Like
Yeah.
most people rave about it. So I was like, let's start here, and I did not finish the book.
Yeah, I think my wife did the same because like when the first It book came or It movie came out, I mean she got completely obsessed with it. We have every single Pennywise Funko Pop that's ever come out, and she's got millions of different bullshit associated with it. But I think she got the book, and I don't even think she actually finished it because she was just like, this is too long.
Yeah. It's the book's rough too. Like I've never read it, but I've
Yeah.
heard like the scene at the end, like the sex scene, like it's kind of
Yeah, I've heard there's a lot of like really, really dark, fucked up scenes that didn't make it into the movie, which is like really funny.
yeah.
Huh. Yeah, I've not had any interest in looking for a book version of that. So I'll stick with the movies, and the movies to me are just kind of okay. So
The
They're pretty
installation
good.
of the last two,
yeah, they're just okay to me though. I don't know.
yeah,
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. Like the first one, first part, I watched it in theaters. I think that was like the last horror movie I watched in theaters.
So yeah, I think I've seen that movie like 5 or 6 times at this point. I love the first one. The second one's just kind of to me. I'll be real. Like great actors and everything, but I think it was like the fact that the first movie had these actors that were not well established, and they did amazingly. And then you have like huge stars, which I can't name off the top of my head because I'm horrible at that. But huge stars came in the second movie and just kind of added like, you know exactly how they're going to act, because a lot of them act very similar in every movie they're in, because I mean that's the niche they play to. But like they made certain characters act different, and I that just bothered me.
I see where you're coming from. I like that aspect though, and then like the flashbacks they had throughout the movie.
Yeah, loved those. But the overarching fucking like goal of I forget what it was like. They were trying to get some like witch doctor voodoo shit to work, and then it didn't.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because Mike was like really fucked up. Yeah, I just
jeez.
I didn't enjoy that part.
Dang. Well, I guess all gore and everything aside, I got my mudroom all mudded up and everything now.
Oh hey man.
So almost
Yeah.
one step closer to being done with that. Thank God. Really.
So you really just gotta paint and put down flooring at this point, right?
Yeah, and then it's done and over with. I think so.
Hell yeah.
It's gonna be awesome.
All right, that's good.
And I agree with TJ that it's the weather is perfect, because every day this past week and this whole weekend and stuff, it's sitting on the back deck watching TV.
Yeah.
Specific,
so that's nice.
yeah, it's been nice.
Yeah, see, I enjoy, and especially in the mornings. I'll sit out like with my breakfast and my first cup of coffee. I'll sit outside on the back porch.
Yeah, that's just awesome. I like being able to do that especially when the air is nice and cool.
Yeah, I gotta get a different house to do that. I either look at my front yard, if I get on my front porch, I just look at my yard and that thing's slanted as fuck, and I don't care about it. And it kind of just bothers me to look at. Or if I get on my back porch, my neighbors behind me are kind of nuts and have put way too much shit in their backyard. So there's just always kids back there, and my dog's barking. So there's no relaxation on that one.
Hey man, it's a show.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, kind of. They used fucking so they didn't want to invest in fencing, so they bought like trellis, like the like checkerboard style like wood that you would put like on a garden or something like that.
Yeah.
And they just stuck those in the ground all the way around and used that as their fence. I'm like, dude, what's the point though?
White trash.
Like, I should not be able to like punt through your fucking fence. I'm not strong.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's true.
I'm not athletic enough to do that shit. I mean, that gives me that really makes me impress like my white boy rage.
White boy rage.
Yeah.
That's great.
I don't have to punch holes in the walls. I can fucking kick him. I can throw a soda and probably crush through the wall.
I feel like that's the first time I've ever heard you refer to yourself as a white boy.
That is the one way I will refer to myself as a white boy. I have punched holes in walls, and it made me want a cheeseburger.
Because that's a white boy thing.
It's a white boy thing.
Yeah.
It's especially like a southern white boy thing. That feels very on note.
I mean,
Nothing like going to the crystals. Nothing like going to crystals, getting a couple sliders, and punching a hole through the wall. Roll Tide. Oh, fuck.
Motherfucker, you.
Oh, fuck.
That's fucking great. I want crystals now, but yeah.
There used to be a thing where Logan could control my wife and I by just saying, "I want crystals," or "Crystal sounds good." We lived like 5 minutes away from one, so we would just go and run at like 11 o'clock at night to get chili cheese fries.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
And then
being able to control them. I'm just saying.
I would have awful acid reflux.
I remember remember when our drunk asses after Logan's wedding went to the Crystals and then hung out in the hotel parking lot.
With a keg in the back of the car.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was great.
That was
Yeah.
fun. Except, I think, didn't your brother eat my fries? I'm pretty sure your brother ate my fries. I'm still kind of salty about that. My
I
fucking
don't.
Crystals.
I don't know. Yeah.
Was he there?
Yeah, they were dropping you off, I think it was, or something.
Oh,
And I don't know, for some reason we handed them our crystals or our orders got mixed. I can't remember what happened. But
I
they ate my
just
fucking
remember getting
fries.
incredibly drunk and then mom having to drive me home, and it was like she just fucked with me the whole time because she thought it was hilarious. And at one point, I literally turned to her and I was like, "Don't fuck with me. Stop screwing with me." Like she would like antagonize me of like, "Oh," I'd be like, "Oh my god, I'm so dizzy. It's so hot." And she'd be like, "Oh yeah, how dizzy is it? Describe it." Like she was
Fuck.
loving it. No, so my wife and I, date nights have been getting typical. So we pretty much do the same thing every time. Like we will either watch a show or we will, yeah, pretty much just watch a show. Like I
So
can
like
get
a
it.
like a date night in.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
Okay.
no. Like we
Okay.
don't date night outs are like once in a blue moon, maybe every couple months is what it is.
I totally
Um,
understand. We get it.
I don't know what it is, and her and I feel the same. Like we have 3 grandparents that are willing to watch her overnight, and we feel awful asking any of them.
I mean, I get that. It's just the guilt associated with it.
Yeah. Um, but yeah, so date nights have been getting boring recently. All we've been doing is, and I know there's going to be judgment for this. We have been hardcore invested in Big Brother.
Oh my god. Now you are in the Big Brother? Like, seriously, of all time, like, as much as y'all have heard me rave about Big Brother, now
Oh
y'all in the
wait,
Big
I didn't know you liked Big Brother. That's great.
What? I don't watch it, like, the last 2 or 3 seasons, like,
Oh,
I think, like, since our son was born, like, I kinda stopped because like, it's very, like it's a lot to keep up with.
it is. And there is like if I was listening to another podcast and they were talking about it, and it was one guy who had been watching for like literally every single season, and then his husband who had only watched like the most like recent 3 seasons,
Yeah.
and he was like, "Yeah, so the first episode you watch, it's gonna be cringeworthy as shit. You're not gonna want to keep going. Trust me. Like, take the adventure, dive into it, and
Yeah.
like, no, it's great. It's so entertaining." We've literally been keeping up on like some of the live cam shit too.
That's just crazy, dude.
It's wild,
Look,
and
I'm
like
not gonna judge you, man. No worries there.
we have favorites, and like shout out to Cam. He's probably gonna get fucking. He already got removed, but now they're doing like him and another guy got removed in the same week, and they're having like a Big Brother zombie. One of them is gonna get resurrected next week, and I don't know. We're hyped. It's great.
So that's the twist this year, the zombie, like
Yep.
okay.
Well, I think they had to do that because one of the contestants in like the second episode, he got removed because he said a racial slur.
Holy shit.
And they
Mm.
showed it on TV. They bleeped over it, but I'm like, I like, don't get me wrong. Like, obviously the guy should be removed, and like, fuck, he deserves a
Yeah.
lot of hate for saying that. But God, you're gonna air it too. Like, it's just let's shit on the guy.
Yeah. What that's not the first time they've had like a controversy like that. It's almost like every season.
So that I thought that was interesting because no, so that's not the big twist. The big twist this season is that they have this one guy named Jared, and then his mom is also on the show. She's Suri
Oh,
something from Survivor. I don't know.
okay.
Never watched it. That's the big twist. But apparently, the son, has said tons of racial slurs, and they won't kick him off.
Oh shit.
And people are getting really pissed off.
It's always fun. Like I don't know if you've dived into like the subreddit of Big Brother.
No,
Like talk about rabbit holes.
Oh, yeah. No, I'll have to dive in. Oh, yeah. But yeah, no, my wife and I are addicted to that shit right now.
Oh man, that makes me so happy, even though I don't watch the show anymore.
I think we're gonna go back to previous seasons, but I don't want to like intermix these seasons together and like start getting confusion.
Oh yeah, let
So,
this season like finish out.
yeah, and then we'll start binging others.
Have I told y'all I met a Big Brother contestant?
Did you really?
Yeah. So friends of ours, this is a funny thing. Friends of ours, they moved back to Connecticut because he's from Connecticut and she's from here, or really she's from the Nashville area, but she's been here in this area for a while. So they just recently moved back to Connecticut, but his like childhood friend was Brett. I can't remember his last name from season. Yeah, what season was that? Like around 19 or 20, like somewhere around there.
Okay.
Brett. I can find the picture. I can't remember his last name, but he like his yeah. They were like childhood friends, and he was like a not the best man. He was one of the groomsmen at their wedding.
Yeah.
And so like he was there and I'm like fangirling the whole time. And Kate's laughing at me. That's when she was still pregnant at the time. It was literally like 4 or 5 days before we had our son. But like I'm fangirling the whole time. Like that was and I finally like asked him for a picture, got to talk to him. Like it was
That's
great.
wild. That's awesome. Yeah, like so this season, one of the guys that got off, we really wanted him to go far. Like his name's Red, and he was this like hippie redneck guy.
Yeah.
But he got off, and my wife looked him up, and he's like, "Oh my god!" Like he's in Pigeon Forge, and he runs a weed shop.
Oh,
Like we should go say hi to him sometime. I'm like, that's pretty cool.
yeah, I mean, why not?
But no, so we've gotten super into that. But now that we've caught up on episodes, we have to wait like every couple days to watch one. Like we don't have something to do every night when the kid goes to bed. So we decided to buy like one of the big Lego sculptures and build it together.
Oh,
Um,
man. Which
so
one?
you guys can't see it, but we bought a Pokeball, and look,
Oh shit, that's
it
awesome.
lights up.
Oh,
It's
fuck,
sick
dude.
as fuck.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I love that.
So yeah, we decided to do that. My wife's wanted to get like the botanical garden ones, like the flowers and everything like that. But fuck, they're like $60.
Well, I bought Kate one for her birthday,
Yeah,
but I was like on sale. It was like 45. It was the succulents.
yeah. See, I think that's what I want to wait to do. Like Black Friday is going to be painful for me, because I mean, buying your kid gifts always you go overboard.
Oh yeah, and now that they're starting to gear like Lego sets toward adults, oh man, like
Oh yeah,
the set I want, and I can probably speak for Logan here, the Rivendell set. Yeah,
It's so expensive though, but I want
yeah.
it so bad.
I I wouldn't be ashamed to buy it though. Like it's like I cringe thinking about how much it is, but
they
I
get
don't.
so wild, bro. Like I'm not spending $300 on Legos.
This is
I mean, yeah,
$500.
it's $500 for the
Oh my
Rivendell one.
fucking god.
Yeah, and
So, I mean, it's just so cool looking. I like all the
It
Lego
is.
sets though. They're just fun.
Yeah.
see, I wish I would have invested more, especially when the movies were coming out. Like, I wish I would have invested more in the Lego sets and just bought them.
Yeah.
Because now you try to go back and buy old sets, like there's like 3 times, 5 times what they were.
Oh yeah, like I know they used to have like a Helm's Deep Lego set, and it's like impossible to find now. And if you do find it, it's stupid expensive.
Like, I've looked up some of my Star Wars sets that I have. I mean, they're not put together anymore, but they're like fetching 300 plus. I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah, that's not surprising at all. That's crazy.
And I worked with a guy like 4 or 5 years ago. So he just started buying Lego sets, specifically Star Wars, like the Death Star, Millennium Falcon, X-wing, like sets like that, and then he like stuck them in storage, and he was gonna sit on them for several years, and then try to resell them because the stock on those things goes like crazy.
Oh, they do. It's ridiculous. I still want to get like one of the bonsai tree Lego sets just because I don't know, they look cool.
Those
Just to put in my office.
you don't have to worry about it dying or taken care of.
Exactly. You just got to dust it off a little bit every once in a while.
Yeah,
And that's it.
just give it a little blow. Just a little.
Yeah, there you go. But yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, definitely still have a giant tub of Legos at home. So
Yeah, we had a really fun time making it. Now, have you guys seen the Mortal Kombat 1 on Switch?
Yes.
yes, oh yeah,
It's just not okay.
No,
it looks like PlayStation 2 graphics almost.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't even think of like make that comparison, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean it is a night and day difference, and it's like wow, it's horrible,
Yeah.
horrible looking.
It's like some cringe shit somebody put together on YouTube and trying to pass it off as the real thing.
Well, so speaking of YouTube, Nintendo got a fuck ton of hate and had to take down their trailer for the game on YouTube because people noticed in the trailer, which I don't know how nobody caught this. The PR person really needs to get some shit for it. Whenever they put up the YouTube trailer, you can see a Steam achievement pop up in the corner. So they didn't even record it on their own console and then posted it, basically false advertising everybody.
Oh shit.
Dang, that's hilarious.
And like, I don't understand how this is still okay for like huge companies like this and developers like this to put out these games that just don't function. Like apparently the loading times are like over 45 seconds per screen in the game, and like for that to be happening at this point is insane.
And is that on the Switch or
That's just on the Switch. Everything
Okay.
else runs beautifully. The game is getting like so much love. It looks so fucking fun.
Why release it on the Switch then at that point?
Exactly.
Yeah,
At that point, you know the limitations. You know you have to dumb the game down so bad that it's going to look horrible and play horrible. Why even bother? I guess because they want to grab that people that want to play on the go kind of deal or whatever with the Switch kind of deal. I don't know. Still, it's not worth it.
We're living in the age of like the Steam Deck. Like, is it necessary to try to gear it towards the Switch?
I think it's just because the entry price on the Switch is so much better than the Steam Deck. Because isn't the Steam Deck like $600?
It's like 5 or 6, yeah, I think something
5
like
or
that.
6, yeah. I mean, and like a Switch Lite, you're looking at like what 150, 160, I guess.
Yeah, that's
like
pretty
nothing.
cheap.
That's the only problem. But even then, like if you're don't put out a broken game like this, I promise at least one person had to play through this and see how awful it was running, and you still made the conscious decision to put it out, and you're just going to receive hate for it. It's going to become a meme, and it's just a lot of bad PR.
I mean, because at this point, if you want to play that type of game, like Mortal Kombat, or I mean, whatever else you want to draw comparisons to, that type of gamer already has like another system. So, why even waste people's like the users' time and your own time?
Yeah, no, I can definitely agree with that. Which, I mean, thankfully, they are trying to come out with the Nintendo Switch 2 at some point. Obviously, that might not be the name of it, but if you've ever gone on Twitter and clicked trending, that pretty much pops in every single fucking time.
But where can they go from here, though? Like,
I mean, they can make it fatter and more like a Steam Deck, I guess.
I don't think they need to. I think they need to stick with the model of the half portable, half console, because I mean that's just been so like detrimental in the success of the Switch.
I mean, that's been a cash cow for them.
Absolutely.
Because I feel like it succeeded where the Wii U kind of failed.
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen some concept stuff like rumors there's going to be 2 screens and all that kind of junk. And I'm like, they just look stupid.
I mean, you always get that. I really hope that Nintendo doesn't try to give us more gimmicks and really just leans on, like, let's make the hardware better. Like, let's make the controllers just need to be a little bit bigger. I think that's a pretty common complaint that everybody bitches that the controllers are too small.
Do you think they could go a little bit bigger on the screen, maybe? Or
I
is
think-
what they have a good solid size?
The OLED, I don't know what you have, Alex, but the OLED's pretty good size.
The OLED's definitely nicer. I don't think you need to go much bigger than the OLED because then you're approaching on like Wii U Game Gear
Yeah.
like style.
Yeah, it'll definitely end up being probably a little bit heavier and maybe a little bit thicker, just because to make the hardware better.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, that's just how it is. I mean, the Steam Deck's pretty thick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so is the Asus one. It's pretty thick too. So,
Thick boys.
yeah, but they have a lot more hardware, a lot more powerful hardware than even the Switch remotely has. So,
Now, has the Steam Deck gotten any better? Because I knew somebody that bought it right when it came out. It was like really buggy as hell.
oh yeah, they've done so many massive updates and improvements on it.
Yeah.
That, I mean, not a lot of people are talking about them as much anymore, just because they're kind of, it's kind of got a little stagnant with it. So,
Yeah.
But hey, I'm cool with what Steam's doing, making gaming on Linux better. So,
That's
I want a Steam Deck so bad. I'm just not willing to pay that entry price.
I mean, I get that.
I don't know. A lot of people would rather get the Asus one, what is it, the Ally or whatever it's called, versus the Steam Deck, just because apparently it just is even better than the Steam Deck.
I mean, I can see that. Valve's never been great for hardware to me.
Yeah, like I remember their controller. I think I still have their controller, where it's like it's got a joystick on the left side, and then the right side is like a full touchpad joystick. It's weird.
I forgot all about that.
It's hard. It's really hard to play with. It truthfully is.
There's a way to be innovative without just looking like a dumbass. Like the PlayStation 4 added a touchpad, and that was perfectly PlayStation 4 added a touchpad perfectly enough. Just a little bit of a change, a little bit of a gimmick. People either loved it or hated it. I didn't really have any feelings either way, to be honest.
I never used it. Like I can't remember one time that I used the touchpad.
It wasn't utilized a lot unless it was like the exclusives. Like I remember Infamous used to be able to like suck. That's how you like sucked up the powers, is you would hold on the touchpad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I hope Nintendo doesn't do that again. Like I really do think like the controllers do need some work, but I think the model of the controller is fine. Like keep it the same as it being like a remote. It gets, gamers into it. It also gets the less hardcore gamers into it because it's just easy to use, easy to pick up. So I don't think they need to do a lot of changes on it. Just make it bigger.
Yeah, but let's be real. Nintendo's always known for their controllers.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't
look at
know.
N64.
Yeah, I don't know. Their controllers, even now, they're too small for my hands. Really.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially
Even
when
like
you're just using the one Joy-Con.
Yeah. Oh God, it's miserable. Like I get hand cramp after a while just playing with that. So, especially even if I'm using like the knockoff Pro controllers, even the Pro controller itself is, I don't know, just feels smaller than like an Xbox or a PS controller.
Oh, see, I think I love the Pro controller.
Yeah, same.
Nah.
I don't.
Yeah. I think it's a solid, like, if we're talking in terms of controllers, it's up there with, like, some of the grades to me. It's, like, on par with an Xbox 360 controller.
Yeah, the Xbox
Yeah.
360 wasn't that bad of a controller.
I like the 360. I think the 360 is probably one of the most solid ones.
Yeah, I think it's pretty widely considered, like, the shit.
Like it's still, I would recommend using it on a PC for games
Oh, any day.
than any other controller with just a straight up 360 controller.
Yeah.
But I'd also I want to see some changes with the dock. I'm sorry, at this point in time and where we are with systems, it's not okay for it not to have a fucking Ethernet port. Please don't make me buy some stupid ass connection. Nintendo's online is just trash. That's another thing they really need to fucking work on. It's just garbage, and it's not okay to have anymore. Especially I as an avid Smash Brothers enthusiast, I don't want to know how many hours I have in the fucking game. You need to have better netcode, especially in a fighting game. Rollback netcode could be great, but also just having a solid online would be lovely.
And I don't get why they haven't made that better. It's like they just, I don't know, they just don't care, I guess. I don't know.
They just don't give a fuck.
They don't have to rely on it. That's the thing, right?
Yeah, that's true.
On the name alone, just Mario, they can thrive.
I don't know about that.
I mean,
that might keep
that though.
Paired with Zelda, Mario and Zelda, that's all they have to do.
That might be able to keep them barely alive.
It's kept maybe them afloat all this time.
Yeah, but they look at the Wii U though. Yeah, I mean that thing came out and it sold, but then it just dead.
It fell off, but I mean, if you're talking in terms of big video game mascots, name PlayStations, name Xboxes, they have combined less attention than Mario does.
Facts.
Also, can't fucking name PlayStations. Kratos, maybe, but
Crash Bandicoot.
Spyro.
No, yeah. Not anymore. There's no attention to those anymore, sadly.
Yeah. So I mean, Mario has been there from the beginning. Let's be honest. After GameCube, Nintendo just fucking tanked.
I don't believe GameCube. The Wii was great.
Yeah, but it couldn't.
The Wii was revolutionary at the time because of the party games.
Yeah, everybody quickly bought it, played it, and then it sat in the living room collecting dust for how long?
Yeah, that's fair. If I'm gonna go back to a game system, I enjoy GameCube games much more than I enjoy Wii games.
Yeah.
And with the Wii, how many AA batteries you have to burn through all the time?
That's fair.
Constantly play that.
Especially if let's be real. You're letting it sit for 3-4 months, and you're let's get it out again and play some bowling or some shit. You haven't replaced the batteries every time.
Yeah, that's fair. But the controller's fucking iconic, man.
I mean, I don't disagree.
Especially when you have the nunchuck.
Oh God, don't no. Okay, the add-on peripherals and shit. The fact that we had to have Wii Motion Plus, it's Nintendo basically just going out and being yeah, so our motion controls weren't good enough, so we added this little dongle that should have been in there in the first place.
Yup.
I still like watching the videos of people playing and throwing the fucking Wiimotes through the fucking TV.
That's fair. Dude, the Wii Shot music, a fucking bop.
I mean, it introduced the Mii's, so
that's fair.
Yeah, that was a pretty good platform that they started with that.
Yeah.
I'll agree. But there's so much more they can do with that they don't as well.
Because they don't have to.
I mean, they don't.
They don't. Nintendo has so many iconic fucking franchises. My only wish list with a new system as far as launch titles, please make a new goddamn fucking Mario Kart.
Mario Kart?
Mario Kart.
Yes. No,
yes.
I agree. Because the last wave's about to drop, right?
Yeah, the last wave's about to drop. Now, that's been dope.
Yeah.
But release a new game.
Yeah.
With actual new concepts in it, because it's just a rebrand.
It's cool that we're getting all these maps, and it is a massive amount of tracks for the value. It's great. But this game released on the Wii U.
Did you see the characters that were announced for this next wave?
I did see Diddy Kong, and I saw Funky Kong. Fucking in love with Funky Kong.
Oh, that's
I'm
awesome.
okay
Yeah.
with the Diddy Kong, but I was like, Funky Kong, like really? And then
Oh, I love Funky Kong.
what was it? The Peaches? It was,
Oh, Peachette.
yes. I'm like, really?
Yeah.
Of
I don't know why
all,
that's in there. Apparently, it was in the like mobile game. Yeah.
that's like of
I
all
never
the
even. I
games.
played the mobile game for like 5 minutes and then like uninstalled.
Same.
Yeah, that's fair. Nintendo does not make good mobile games.
Yeah.
Don't you
Also
remember
not
the
big on mobile games.
microtransactions on Mario Run?
Oh yes.
I remember people talk about them, but I never looked at it. So
Yeah, you couldn't actually play the game.
Yeah, I remember that. Like you could play up to like three levels, and then after that, you had to like start spending money.
Yep,
I was like, nope,
wild.
fuck this.
and people spent money on it.
Oh yeah,
Definitely.
It's
I'm
just
not
a quick.
big on-
Truthfully, it's just a quick cash grab for Nintendo at that point. Really.
yeah. Microtransactions are crazy.
Yeah, specifically with mobile games. Like I hate mobile games.
Yeah, there's very few that I like to play, and if I do play them, I play them like once or twice a week, if that, for just like 10 or 15 minutes, super quick, and that's about it.
Yeah. Which I feel like I kind of a hypocrite saying all that, but like I've been picked up Monopoly Go like a month ago.
God, I've been seeing that on TikTok. Like every like 3 swipes, it's like, ooh, do you like Monopoly? Do you want to play it on your phone?
It's I mean it's actually pretty fun.
Yeah. See how much money you could get at Monopoly Go.
Hey there, fantastic listeners. We hope you're enjoying this episode of the Nerd Daddies podcast. We wanted to take a quick moment to ask you for a small favor that would mean the world to us. If you're loving what you hear and appreciate the nerdy discussions and daddy anecdotes we bring to your ears, could you please take a moment to rate us on your favorite podcast platform? Giving us a 5-star rating helps us reach more fellow nerds and daddies like yourself. Your ratings and reviews not only boost our podcast visibility, but also provide valuable feedback for us to continue improving and delivering the content you love. So whether you're listening on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or any other platform, please take a moment to rate us 5 stars and leave us a positive review. It takes just a few seconds, but it makes a world of difference for us. We appreciate your ongoing support and can't thank you enough for being a part of our incredible community. Your ratings and reviews help us grow and continue bringing you the best of Nerd Daddies. Thank you so much, and now let's dive back into the nerdy goodness that awaits us in the rest of this episode.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to Nerd Daddies. We're going to be doing another Father Face-Off. We're redoing our Jeopardy game. Honestly, it was so much fun. This time, I will be actually doing the Jeopardy rule where you subtract the points if you get the question wrong. I feel like that's just more fun. I want to see a negative score in the end. I think that'd just be fucking hilarious. This week, the topics are going to be a little bit different. I will now share my screen to you, gentlemen, so you guys can also see. I'm going to say that you guys have to answer in the form of a question, but let's be honest, I didn't follow that even for a split second last time. So the topics this week are going to be, do you know Urban Dick, True or False, Nerd Daddies Trivia, Same Names, and Anime Niacs.
Okay.
Interesting. I will take it. Yeah.
And who won last time? Was it TJ or Logan?
No, it was me.
Yeah,
It was you. Okay. As the winner, you can start off the board.
We'll just go easy. Nerd Daddy Trivia for 100.
All right.
Yeah.
The first two of these feel easy. The rest of them feel insane. So what was TJ's first favorite of the week?
Oh shit.
Oh shit is right. I don't know.
It's a legendary
I don't
moment,
even know.
gentlemen. It is it's by far the most controversial. All right, TJ.
Taylor Swift twat.
I will give you the
What
points. I will give you the points, but it was Taylor Swift's Coochie.
Yeah. Oh man, how could we have forgotten that one? Yeah.
And yet, I remember saying, "Oh, favorites of the week should be anything. It could be anything funny." That's the only funny one we've done.
That is very true.
All right, TJ with the board.
Okay, Alex. Let's see where we're gonna go. Let's just continue down the line. Nerd Daddy's trivia for 200.
All right. So this is going to be, what was the name of Nerd Daddy's first guest? TJ with the buzzer.
Who is Ben?
That is correct. All right, TJ, the board is back to you.
Okay, so I'm gonna do this because we didn't do this last time. It kind of bothered me. But can I do you know Urban Dick for 500?
See, this is what I love. If you guys would have gone down the same rows again, I swear to God. All right. So Urban Dictionary for 500. What is a scrutineer?
What the fuck?
All right, TJ with the buzzer.
Is it who is or what is somebody you fuck to remember?
That is incorrect.
Oh fuck! Come on, that's.
All right, Logan, do you have a rebuttal? Do you have an answer? All right, Logan with the buzzer.
When you go on vacation and you use a souvenir as a toy?
What the fuck are you doing on vacation, Logan?
Fuck?
I don't know.
Bro. Okay.
I like that answer.
Okay. So yeah, the answer is anything that you keep, whether stolen or given to you, from someone's house after you've slept with them.
Oh.
See, I was taking it more vulgar.
Yeah, a little.
I was thinking more in the terms of vacation. You know?
What the fuck? Like, I went to Hawaii and I brought back a coconut and then shoved it up my boyfriend's ass. Like, what the fuck?
Like, well, that's a little extreme there, Alex.
Talk about getting laid.
You said to use it as a toy.
Yeah, but nobody said a coconut.
That's fair.
Yeah.
If we're gonna go, anything's a dildo if you're brave enough.
Yeah.
Oh damn.
So, all right, TJ, the board is back to you. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're fine.
Let's do same names for 300.
Okay. So this is going to be, it's going to give you two different names that will correlate into one name. You'll kind of see as we get started. So it is going to be Alan, Harrelson.
Yeah. Kind of interesting.
La la la.
Alan Handuffs. Copyright.
So it's like, if those are two last names, what's the first name that brings them together?
That's what I'm like over here.
All right, Logan with the answer.
Woody.
It is, in fact, Woody.
Hey, show us your screens, Logan.
It's scary.
It's Discord on both of them.
That's funny. The scariest part about this is after I put all of those in, I don't remember any of the answers. So we're just going to have to go with it.
Nice. All right. I will
the
go.
board is yours.
True or false for 200.
Love that we're jumping around. It makes me very happy. All right. So in Elvish language, Sindarin by J.R.R. Tolkien, used for The Lord of the Rings, was entirely independent from any other language. And as of 2008, contains some 25,000 words. All right, Logan with the answer.
Go true.
It is, in fact, true.
Dude, I forgot it was true and false. I'm over here thinking, like, wait a second.
Yeah. For context with these, I should have mentioned first person to ring in an answer, like, it cuts off after that. Because obviously, if Logan's wrong with a false, then you just get the free true.
Yeah.
All right, Logan, board is yours.
Let's go with. I'm gonna try same names for 100.
All right. So Holland, comma Sawyer. All right, TJ with the answer.
Tom.
That is correct.
Or who is Tom? Sorry.
That is no kidding.
All right. Let's do Animaniacs for 400.
All right. What was the first anime movie to be nominated for an Oscar? TJ with the answer.
What is Akira?
That is incorrect.
Fuck.
Oh man. For an Oscar.
Fuck. I think I'm.
All right, Logan with the answer.
I know this is wrong, but Toy Story?
It's not an anime. That is incorrect.
Oh my god, I was just thinking animated. Oh
sorry,
my gosh.
I could see where your thought process was.
Oh,
That's why there's
anime.
a dash between any X.
Yeah, okay. I bet. All right, I fucked that one up then. I got it wrong then. So yeah, okay.
Okay, so the correct answer on this one is Spirited Away.
Yep, motherfucker.
Fuck yeah.
I was like, it's gonna be Studio Ghibli.
Yeah.
As soon as
I
I
knew it was
Studio Ghibli.
Hayao Miyazaki. Yeah,
come on, Akira's pretty fucking great.
I've never
It
seen
is,
it.
it's so good.
I know it's great.
Dude, it was like on like Toonami, like the late night Toonami every weekend
Oh, geez.
back in the day.
All right, Logan, it's back to you.
Huh? Are you sure it's me?
Is
Yeah,
it not?
It was me. Or we
Yeah.
both got it.
Oh, TJ, it's back to you.
Let's just stick to what I know. Do you know Urban Dick for 300?
That is your category for sure. Fucker's remorse. TJ with the answer.
You fuck somebody because you feel sorry for them.
All right, pause. I don't remember. Give me a second. You guys can't see that screen, right?
No.
No.
Remorse.
Do.
So, what did you say exactly?
Fuck someone because you feel sorry for them.
Okay. Close, but incorrect.
Oh, fuck.
Logan with the rebuttal. Possibly. Are you going to play it safe?
Fucker's remorse.
Shit.
I feel like I should know. I'm gonna pass.
All right. It's safe. So, fucker's remorse is after having sex with a person, you start to feel shame, disgust, or regret regarding that sexual act.
Oh, I
mean, yeah, okay.
I had the opposite.
Yeah, you were on the right path. Just there was a split. You took the wrong one.
I mean, I feel sorry for everybody.
Oh damn.
Let's do Nerd Daddy's trivia for 500.
All right. So, what is the name of the first episode?
Oh shit.
It's okay. I had to look this one up. If you could give me a gist of it, like nobody look, don't be a bitch. If you can give me the gist of it.
I showed you my hands.
That's funny. Okay, so nobody's gonna try.
Man.
I don't know. I'm in a big hole.
So for this one, we'll do something different. How about you guys both give it a shot, and I'll give points if somebody gets it, but take away nothing if you don't.
Okay. Why not? Because I'm gonna say I'm in a big hole. Like there's a long way I gotta go to get out of it.
Yeah.
Here, there we go. But
Okay. TJ with the answer.
Tesla trucks. I know. Oh, Tesla Trucks might be the second episode.
I believe that is the second episode, which, like, legitimately,
That sounds
Uh,
about right. Second
kudos
episode.
to you for getting that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is the second episode. Yeah, wow.
Okay. Well, yeah.
Oh, I don't. I know one word in that episode's name. That's it.
Okay.
Binkle.
Damn, bro.
I don't know any other part of it.
That's
Oh my
trash.
god, I don't know any other part of that name.
It came to me now.
Pete. I don't know. For some reason, I wanted to say pizza's in it, but I know it's not.
What? I don't think we have pizza in any of the titles.
I don't. Yeah, I don't know. That's for some reason that just popped in my head. I don't know why. Because we talked a lot about D&D that one.
Yeah.
Well, not a lot, but
That has
enough.
Yeah, so that's the first part of it. Is the words "Long live Bengal,"
Yeah, that's right.
And
and then it
Taylor
goes
Swift.
and no. So the name of the first episode is "Long live Bengal and our fear of
Oh.
public speaking."
Oh damn!
I knew it was like a play off of the 5 truths or 2 truths and a lie we have.
Yep. All right, so TJ, I think that's still yours.
Damn. I'm just
We suck.
That was the first question I came up with, and I was like, I couldn't even call that off the top of my head at all.
let's do true or false for 100.
All right, and you'll notice I did the themes for this are the big three movie series, like Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, and Harry Potter. So for 100, Han Solo's most favorable line or most memorable line was ad-libbed. TJ,
True.
that is correct. I believe the line was like, "I love you," and then "I know."
Yep.
Man, that's sad.
All right, still yours.
Yep.
Same names for 500.
God, the 500 is great. So X, comma, in the middle. TJ with the answer.
Malcolm.
Fuck yeah, Malcolm. Fucking love that show. That's great.
Noted. We're both still in the negatives. I'm negative 400, and TJ is negative 200 now.
I just gained 600 points. I'm still in the negative.
So I'm also realizing I think people did this because like there's another board and that's like double money, but like we're not doing that.
So we're probably just going to end up in the negatives.
Yeah.
I have credit problem as it is.
God.
That's really funny.
Let's do Animaniacs for 300.
Okay, what is the name of the famous corgi from the Cowboy Bebop series? That is TJ again.
Who is Ian? Or Ian?
God, fuck you. God damn it.
Ian pisses me off. Ian is correct.
Sorry. I do, like, as soon as I said it, I was like, wait, that's not right.
If I ever owned a corgi, it would be named Dine.
I get it. So TJ is finally in the positive with 100 points.
First time I've ever been positive.
HIV. No, I'm kidding.
That's a true or false for you there.
Oh, God. I don't know how to ask.
I hope it's false, but it's too personal.
All right, well, let's stick with true or false for 400.
Okay, so the budget for the 2 Hobbit movies is almost 3 times as much as the budget for the entire Lord of the Rings trilogy. That was Logan with the answer.
Balls.
You are correct. It is actually only twice as much as the trilogy, which is still kind of wild.
Yeah,
It's
that's
insanely expensive, yeah.
Might be why originally it was supposed to be 2, right?
Yeah, it was only going to be 2 movies, and then they forced him to push it into 3 movies.
That's right.
I didn't know
Because
that.
they wanted another trilogy. Yeah, whatever. Let's go with. Do you know Urban Dick for 100?
All right. What is an Irish handcuff / double fisting?
Oh shit.
Everything is not, but it seems to.
Oh man.
Oh, see, I felt like this one was easy. All right, TJ, with the answer.
Putting a fist up the ass and the pussy, like at the same time.
I love that you guys jump to fucking worst case scenarios on this. That is incorrect.
Oh shit.
Christ. What's Irish about that?
I mean, I don't know what they do. It's raining all the time, so they're
I don't know
inside.
what makes double fisting Irish.
It's very obvious, and I went the opposite route, and I'm kicking myself right now.
Oh my gosh!
All right,
Yep.
Logan with the answer.
Beer in each hand.
Thank God. Yes,
Yeah,
that is
yeah.
correct. Not everything has to be sexual. I'm not saying none of it is. But
See, that's like my thought is like it's Alex over here. It's gotta be sexual.
That's my exact thought right there. Is
When-
I mean, there is
Thank
no
you.
other reason it would be on this list if it wasn't sexual related.
I know. Hey, we got a new term. Just call it the Fergie. Fist up the ass, fist up the pussy. The Fergie.
Oh
why is that a Fergie?
Because it's not the Irish handcuff. It's definitely not double
But
fisting.
why is it Fergie? What did she do wrong?
No, I did. That's my what?
Oh, that's your. Yeah, I forgot. Never mind. That's his nickname.
Not the artist. Damn.
Okay, well, we can move on from that.
All right. Well, let's go Urban Dick again for 200.
All right, so took an L. What does that mean? Logan with the answer.
Just
Oh shit.
taking a loss or just losing.
Essentially, yeah, to take an unfortunate loss and turn of events. All right.
Let's go true or false for 300.
All right, so J.K. Rowling first wrote down the words Gryffindor, Slytherin, Ravenclaw, and Hufflepuff on the back of an airplane vomit bag. TJ with the answer.
True.
That is correct.
I would have never guessed that.
All right, the score is tied up 300 to 300.
Let's do Animaniacs for 500.
All right, so which three anime are referred to as the big three? Logan with the answer.
Dragon Ball, Naruto, or Naruto, whatever you want to call it, and Pokemon. I don't know.
That is incorrect.
Oh.
My Hero? I don't know.
and just to give you that, you got one correct.
I'm gonna lay off on this one.
Okay. So it's weird. It's weird to me that Dragon Ball is not considered one of them. The big three in anime are Naruto, Bleach, and One Piece.
Really?
To me, Bleach doesn't fit here.
That's blasphemous.
Yeah. I don't understand in what world you don't consider Dragon Ball Z one of the big three.
Yeah, I think it's bigger than Bleach.
Yeah.
I see
Also,
arguments.
Truthfully, I think Dragon Ball Z is probably bigger than all of those.
I think that's why they don't consider it the big three. I think it's like you have the totem pole and then the three underlings.
Yeah, maybe.
Because I
But
mean,
still.
like Dragon Ball goes back so many generations.
Yeah. Yeah. So that is, I think that's TJ's now.
Yeah, it's still.
Yeah. Let's do Nerd Daddy's trivia for 400.
All right. In the first Daddy three-way tier list, two animes were placed in D tier that severely upset Alex. Name one of these animes. Logan with the answer.
My Hero.
That is correct. The other one was Naruto.
Yep.
Because
Yeah.
you guys have
Yep, that was the other one I was going to
fucking
say.
taste.
Oh, that's great.
All right, that's Logan's.
I'm gonna do Nerd Daddy's trivia for 300.
All right, what were the topics in the first Daddy debate? I think that was Logan.
I mean, I feel like it was Logan,
Okay.
but I'm just saying.
We'll go with that.
Star Wars, Sith versus Jedi.
Correct. That is correct. It was wasn't it was TJ on the side of the Sith, was it not?
No.
I was a Sith
No,
because they're
yeah.
equal opportunity employers.
Yep.
Which is so funny. Some background for that episode, neither one of them wanted to be the Jedi. They both wanted to argue for the Sith.
Yeah.
Pretty fucking
There's
funny.
great argument points. I'm just saying.
They're just cooler. I just like Yoda.
I mean, yeah.
I don't know. I just cosplayed as a Jedi. So.
Oh, that's fair.
All right, let's go Animaniacs for 100.
What is the biggest anime in North America? That is, again, Logan.
Fucking hell.
Naruto?
That is incorrect.
I don't really know. I was just trying to get before TJ.
Well, like,
All right, TJ, you got your answer?
currently or overall? Like,
Just overall, and yeah, that's all I'm going to say.
what is Dragon Ball Z?
That is incorrect.
Fuck.
Biggest
It's gonna be
anime in
Pokemon.
North America is Pokemon.
That was going
I-
to be my second guess, but yeah.
Yep. That was my second guess. I was like, yeah, it's Pokemon or Dragon Ball. And I was like, let's do Dragon Ball. Fuck me.
All right, so board is still Logan's.
Same names for 200.
All right. Lee Willis. That's Logan again.
Bruce?
That is Bruce.
All right, let's go true or false for 500.
All right. So Yoda's first name was originally Buffy. TJ with the answer.
False.
That is incorrect. His
What the
first name
fuck?
was Buffy. He was originally called Buffy Yoda, and then I guess they went towards Minch Yoda. I didn't even know Yoda had a first name.
I knew Mitch was there.
Yeah, so the
Well,
score
I'm
is
glad I did not get that one because I was gotten it wrong too.
Fuck me.
So
Damn
the score right now is Logan for 600, TJ for negative 300. All that's left on the board is Do You Know Urban Dick for 400, Do You Know or Same Names for 400, and Animaniacs for 200. So it's still anybody's game. TJ, you definitely have an uphill climb.
Yeah.
Let's go. Do you know Urban Dick for 400?
All right. What is Charizarding? This was my favorite, by the way. TJ with the
Scary.
answer.
I don't know. This is gonna be wrong, no matter what. What is like the fiery shit?
That is incorrect.
Like,
I'm pretty sure it just takes you out of the running for the game, but
Yeah,
we're gonna
okay.
finish it anyway.
yeah. It's rigged.
No answer. I don't know.
All right.
I feel
God.
like I know this.
So Charizarding is when you light a girl's pubes on
Damn.
fire, put it out with your jizz, then flap your arms and say, "You don't have enough badges to train me."
Oh
knew
my
that.
god! Yes.
That part is, I knew that.
He's told us that so many times in the
Yeah.
past.
Yes.
It's my favorite. It used to be Alaskan Pipeline. I like that one a lot too.
I don't know. Alabama Hot
Oh,
Pocket. Probably my
Yeah. Jeez. All right, let's go. Same names 400.
There's no coming back from that. Marilyn and Charles. TJ.
Monroe. Oh,
I-
Manson. Who is Manson?
I don't remember this one either. We can cut this again.
Well, I mean, you definitely just
Oh, it
gave
was-
me the answer, so
Well, okay,
Yeah,
well-
shit. Sorry. Yeah, I
I
was
just won't
wrong.
take any points at that point.
No, you can take my points.
Nah, it's good.
Okay, so TJ got that one wrong, and then we'll just move on. That is
All right, Animaniac for 200.
All right. And ending it on a good note, how many Dragon Balls are there? TJ with the answer.
What is 7?
That is correct. TJ, it was a close game.
God.
Fucking negative 900 to Logan's 600.
Hey, this is rigged.
2 wins in a row. TJ, next time we do Jeopardy, we're going to have to give you some kind of an advantage.
Hey, you put anything like history related, I'm winning.
There you go. We'll let you pick one of the topics next time.
One of the topics. Okay. I'll just run the board on that one.
That was pretty cool. And yeah, so we definitely need to share. I'm going to share this out on our website too, the Jeopardy board, so people can kind of just play around with it. It's kind of neat.
Oh, absolutely. I'll get a link. You guys can try it out yourselves if you want to play it with your friends and family. Be careful about the Urban Dictionary topic.
It's fun.
Next time we're all together, we need to break this out. This would be fun.
Oh my god, we can make
everybody.
our wives play this.
Yeah.
Great.
Surprise episode. Oh, that's awesome. Well, I guess we can move into our favorites, and I'm just going to start off and say that my favorite, not this week, but last week, the Florida Gators whooped up on the Tennessee Vols, and it was glorious. I'm just saying.
Hell yeah, that was
an awesome game to watch.
Yeah.
Mainly because Florida won, and I'm a huge Gator fan. So
I will neither deny or what's the other word?
Agree.
Deny or agree that I watched that game because I was at work, but that was a hell of a game.
Yeah. I could see where you might be conflicted there. So
I think the best part for me was one of the guys I work with is a diehard Tennessee fan, and he was talking so much shit, specifically to our boss, who's a Florida fan, and other guys that are Florida fans. He was talking so much shit after that Utah loss, and then to see him he had nothing to say after that game.
yeah, oh yeah, that put Tennessee in their place, truthfully. They kind of started out this season like Florida did last season, where we were coming in, we won big our first game, and we're like, oh yeah, we're going to dominate this year. And then the second game, we dominated. And then the third game, they came in and they choked and lost to Florida.
Yeah.
And they have not beaten Florida at home since, 2003 now? So It's freaking awesome. So I will keep that going.
Yeah,
I will rub that in. Yeah, I will hold on to that for the rest of the football season.
That's one thing Tennessee fans, they don't have much over Florida or Alabama.
Nope.
And Alex just lost over there.
Yeah. But yeah, that was hard to beat for my favorite of the week. So
that's fair. Well, my favorite of the week, we've had a problem in our game night group, like buying games and then playing them for a little bit and never finishing them. We started to be a little bit better about that in the games we buy. We actually play through a good bit, at least, and sink a lot of hours into it. But one of the games we bought that we never really got into too much, Logan and I had bought Gunfire Reborn, and I started playing that again recently, and it's just been so much fun. It's so hectic. It's so wild. It's a first-person shooter roguelike. It's kind of like a chibi art style based around like Chinese warriors and shit like that. It's pretty fun, and the builds can get insane. The weapons can feel insane. I had it to the point where like my movement was insane. And it's just really fun running around and trying different characters, different builds, and having a lot of fun with it right now.
It's funny because when we talked about it last time, I actually downloaded it that night. So it's like, maybe we will try that again. Convince everybody to buy it or something.
It's so fun.
Because it's quick games. It's not like you got to sit there for an hour and play a game or something. So
yeah, that's fair.
What's it called again?
It's Gunfire Reborn. It's on Steam. It's usually about $20. It does not go on sale very often though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's
But
the only
it's
bad
great.
thing. I mean, not really a bad thing, but because it's only $20, but still.
Yeah. Which I feel like is the going price for a lot of roguelikes nowadays. So I think it's pretty fair to pay that much.
Yeah, so that's pretty average. So I would say my favorite of the week is, so I already touched on like how this is my favorite, like this time of the year. It's like kind of my favorite of all time. So beer related is definitely my favorite time of the year because this is about the time everyone drops their Oktoberfest. And a local brewery here in town, CBC, their Oktoberfest is hands down the best around. So the grocery store right up the road from us has a growler station, and they have kegs of their beer. And Kate discovered it last weekend and surprised me with a growler. And then this past Friday, I went up there and got 3 growlers full. So I have to say that's my favorite of the week.
That's pretty cool, though. I do like that at grocery store because they have some different stuff that a lot of the other ones don't. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, like consider like you would think it would be smaller and wouldn't have much of all of them, but it's actually like pretty decent.
Oktoberfest beer is actually just solid in general. Like I'm not much of a beer person, but like if somebody hands me one of those, I don't mind.
I'll drink the hell out of them. Like I currently, my fridge is stocked full of them. This is the time of the year I go crazy, like, pertaining to beer.
Especially pumpkin spice.
Oh, I am the white girl of beer drinkers.
Well, anyway, thanks guys for joining us on this episode of the podcast. It's been funny, it's been weird, it's been sexy. We hope you enjoy listening to us this week. Before we go, we have a few things we need you guys to do.
Hey, if you enjoyed this episode, we ask you to take a moment to rate and review us on your preferred podcast platform, whatever it may be these days. Apple Podcasts, Spotify. I personally use Google, but that's just me. Please give us your feedback. It's incredibly valuable and helps us to know what you like and what you don't like so much. So that way we can cater our content for you.
And of course, also make sure you follow us on, if you want to call it X, go for it, but we're still going to call it Twitter probably. And of course, becoming a part of our online community, it'll help you gain a little bit more additional content, some more behind the scenes stuff, more jokes, some highlights and stuff, updates about some upcoming episodes, and just a great way to stay connected and engaged.
You also need to check out our website, nerddaddies.com. We post exclusive content over there, such as blog posts. We're going to be posting the Jeopardy board from this week, so you can play it with your family and friends. And we also have some merchandise. So if you want to rep your favorite daddies on your chest area, show us off like a fucking superhero badge, like do your thing. That works.
Oh, yeah. And soon to come, OnlyFans.
Only feet things. Only foot pics.
Nerd Daddy's OnlyFans.
That's great. Well, it's been good. We'll see you guys next time.
Peace.
Bye.
Bye.
Every time. Every fucking time.